Well, of course, it's avoidable. It would have been avoidable, and it is entirely possible that the Chancellor is going to come back with more support. I mean, the interesting thing is that if you look across Europe, for example, they have done all sorts of things to ease the pain. In many cases, big subsidies. In other cases, actually keeping the rise in prices of electricity and gas that people pay at home. Not everyone, of course, has gas in France. They're mostly, of course, using nuclear power for electricity. They've kept in France, for example, the price increase to just 4% for the year as a whole until January 2023. So they've been able to do that. In Italy, they are giving quite big subsidies because they have used money, or they are using money that they're raising by taxing energy firms. So there's a windfall profits tax there. So all sorts of ways in which, if you like, the sort of cost of living problem can be tackled. In this country, we've done very little, I'm afraid, about that. And it's not just people, but also businesses. So it's not just households, but at least they're getting something. But businesses have received very, very little support, and costs are rising all the time. So it is a bit of a worry in terms of moving ahead. We've already seen consumer confidence falling, spending actually declining. So we saw retail sales being pretty bad in the last month. So people are not going to go out and spend, certainly not to the extent that had been hoped for originally. And all the GDP forecasts are being slashed down to not very much growth this year.